While we are all stuck at our home during this lockdown, watching news channels and counting number of COVID-19 cases, various truth tellers, thinkers, and also nutmegs like Donald Trump.
And then I watched this idiot Lindsey Graham on television today, and he calls me a jackass. He's a jackass.
As the phrase goes, the streets are talking, and today we have picked for you some of the craziest conspiracies out there. But before we move forward, do consider to press subscribe button and bell icon below. Now starting with the first one, a bioweapon. One of the most prominent conspiracy theories suggests that the virus is a bioweapon engineered in a lab. While some believe it as a weapon to control world population, others believe that the Chinese government engineered the SARS strain to attack the United States.
Who believe it may have originated at a research facility not far from the Wuhan fish market.
Dr. Francis Boyle, the creator of Bioweapon Act, also alleged that COVID-19 is an offensive biological warfare weapon.
COVID-19 coronavirus for efficient spreading in the human population compared to other viruses.
Coming up next is, are 5G towers to be blamed? It might come as a surprise to you, but many popular theorists around the world are convinced to the point that the 5G towers, which enable ultra-fast internet connection, are to be blamed for the pandemic. One logic goes like, the wave emitted by the towers are causing our bodies to become more vulnerable to the virus and even causing the sickness outright. Another set of people argue that the 5G infrastructure causes separate health conditions.
Families at Weston Elementary School in Ripon claim the tower could have exposed their kids to harmful radiation.
And the pandemic is just a cover-up for that. What's even more stunning is the fact that more than 80 attempts were made alone in United Kingdom to burn down 5G towers. Next up is Bill Gates and human tracker theory. The founder of Microsoft and ironically world-famous philanthropist has been the target of a lot of suspicion on Twitter, where people claim that the billionaire planned the pandemic. They believe that Gates already have a vaccine for COVID-19 and will use this opportunity to inject into everybody's body a human tracker. But where did this suspicion comes from? Around 2015, Gates gave a TED talk where he warned everybody of a deadly virus which is more likely to kill millions than a world war.
Catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. We've actually invested very little in a system to stop an epidemic. We're not ready for the next epidemic.
I know what you're thinking right now. Is it all a coincidence? Moving to the next one, the devil worshipper. Perhaps the most unimaginative claim by the online nuts is the idea that the lockdown is a way to round up Satanists. I mean, no better way to rid the world of blood sacrifices than by forcing everyone inside and arresting the evildoer one by one. Now the last one is COVID-19 predicted in a novel. This theory in all probability is the scariest one and will send chills down your spine. Just to give you a background, the story is about a mother who attempts to find out what happened to her son after his mysterious disappearance. Turns out the boy is held in China, more specifically in Wuhan, where the deadly virus has broken out. The passage from the photograph talks about the virus Wuhan 400, which was developed in an RDNA lab outside the city of Wuhan. The passage further gives details of how the virus affects the human body. Resemblance and accuracy with which the book predicts corona pandemic speaks for itself. Now this could all be just a coincidence, but either way, the writer was aware of the fact that something this ugly could only start in China.